The Boston Celtics will head to the Big Apple, trailing 2-0 in the Eastern Conference Semis. They're not the only favorite that struggled in the second round of the playoffs. The Cleveland Cavaliers are also trailing the Pacers 2-0, and both favorites out west will head on the road with their series tied at a game apiece. The favorites are just 2-6 against the spread in the second round, but despite that, it seems like all the money's on the Celtics in Game 3. I'll tell you what I think of that. We're going to talk about it, but before we do, I got to tell you about a promotion we have available right now at WagerTalk.com. For a limited time, you buy 2 weeks, you get an extra week for free. This is available for any of the great handicappers at WagerTalk, including this guy right here. I got to admit, I've had a bit of a rough run the last few days. I did have a few winners on last night's card, though. And if you look at the long-term numbers, still number one with NBA since January 1st of 2024, up 82 units. Number one with player props since 2023, up 44 units, and still number one all time with NBA player props, up 66 units. So the long-term numbers are there, but if you're looking for what have you done for me lately, feel free to shop around and check out some of the other guys at WagerTalk.com. As always, there's no purchase necessary. You're more than welcome to tune in just for the free picks. I do ask that you take the time to smash that like button. That will allow me to keep putting out these videos. Let's get into it. The Celtics have been bet up to a 5.5-point favorite. The total sits at 205.5. And Boston, it's been pretty ugly. Jason Tatum, just 13 points on 5 of 19 shooting in Game 2, 1 of 5 from beyond the arc. He's 5 of 20 from beyond the arc in the series, 25%. And we're going to look at some advanced analytics, some little-known statistics, and not easy to quantify, something you may not have heard of. It's called the dog in him. And that boy Tatum ain't got no dog in him. After what happened to him getting punked at the Olympics, after playing second fiddle to Jaylen Brown in last year's playoffs, you'd think Tatum would come out here with something to prove, but maybe this is just who he is. I don't think highly of Jason Tatum. We're not counting on him to win the Celtics this game. But when you talk about Jaylen Brown, Drew Holiday, and Derek White, those boys got some dog in them. And we're going to look at actually Derek White's player props here. He's got some good numbers against the Knicks in this series and during the regular season. But I actually do think Boston is due for some positive regression when it comes to their shooting. They shot just 35% from the field in Game 1, 36% from the field in Game 2. Of course, they lost by 1 point in Game 2, lost in overtime in Game 1. They blew a lead in the fourth quarter in Game 2. I do like Boston's chances of getting back in this series with a win. But even if they do, can they then go on to win the series? And at plus 300, I'm willing to take a shot at the Knicks to win the series, but Boston to win this game. I like that as a long shot bet here. But I also like Derek White, points, rebounds, assists over his number of 24.5. I got that number at Bet365. You will see 25.5 at most books, but Bet365 has 24.5. White, he's been dominant in this series so far, and during the regular season, he averaged 18.5 points, 5.8 rebounds, and 6 assists against the Knicks. So we're going to go Derek White over points, rebounds, assists. We're going to go Boston to win this game, but lose the series. If you like this video, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. If you got anything to say to me, even if it's nasty, hit me up in the comments below, and I will get back to you as soon as I can.